What's up, comic fans? We're here to discuss the process of putting books into CGC and even CBCS submission time. With me today, we got Nick. Nick, aka Why is CGC so hard?
Was unenjoyable. It takes the joy out of comics from me. All right, so hold up. So
damn it.
I got it open so we could share my screen.
All right, we're gonna share your screen. You ready for this? Before I share, I'll just pour out this nice dark, delicious beer.
Oh, can you get me my?
I'll let that settle a little bit.
Yo, I gotta tell you, the t-shirts I got at Comic-Con, like they shrunk, but like perfectly and fit me good.
Nice.
Your cup of comic shirt, no. That's an XL that went to a medium.
They didn't shrink that much on me. Oh, all right.
Yeah, that thing shrunk. Or like your shirt runs small. Like I need a double X next time. I'll wear it to the gym and look like a douche at the gym, but like I'm not gonna like bum around in it because it's like tight.
Right.
But I like running it.
But you also took the white shirt.
That's Lex's. That thing's like a small. It fits like that large, like tight. But anyway,
that one's a 1-of-1, by the way. The white shirt.
Lex, you got a 1-of-1 shirt from Couple Comics. When Lex goes live, I'll have her wear it when she talks about living with a comic book nerd. I think that's a good segment idea. So, like Will was saying, I am not drinking tonight. I'm getting over sinus infection, so I have mixed berry club soda. But I pretend to do
that. Nice. So the one thing on your screen, does it say present?
Yeah, I see. I know how to squeeze your dude.
Yeah,
do it all day.
What up, y'all? What up, Trev, the shipping guru in the house. What up, y'all? We are talking about CGC and CBCS submissions. If he ever actually comes on, another part of the crew, Eric, actually did a CBCS authenticated autograph. We'll see if he comes on or not. He has disappeared. Welcome to the Phantom Zone.
This is what I say all day at work. Can you see my screen?
No, but I will add it to the stream right now. Boom.
All right.
So here we are. If you haven't seen it before, this is the CGC website. He's clicked on the submissions form.
No, this isn't it. Hold on.
All right. Are you tracking? Those are the books you've already put in.
Oh, I can't even find it. I had it.
Submission forms? You want to submit, right?
Yeah, but I already started to order.
So you have do you have a packing slip?
I did one. Todd's done.
Okay. So maybe that's the one you've started.
There we go, up here. Like Todd is done.
Yeah.
Figure that out. So
that one's in your cart. All right.
So now here's what I figured out. Again, guys. Everyone see my name, my new name.
I do not see. Oh, why CG?
Look at this.
All right. So
hold on. Hold the phone.
All right. So while you're doing that, guys, I'm drinking Southern Tier Warlock. Delicious pumpkin stout. Since yesterday was Halloween, this is my last toast to Halloween. Cheers.
God, I hate this.
All right. So if Nick can't figure this out, what we'll do is we'll just do a practice
form. I got it. It's submission form.
Yeah, but it said it was temporarily.
Well, let's try it again.
All right. You only got one item in there.
How am I on trading cards? What is
No, you're on CGC submission tracking. You're fine.
No, I was in a different link. I'm only sharing a Google Chrome tab.
Ah.
All right, let's try this again. I wanted like relaxing Sunday, watch football. Freaking thing. All right, this is Todd to God.
All right, that one was completed. You
That's
only
the
did one
metal
book.
cover, right? Not even though it's silver, it's metal.
All right, it's fine. We will do a fake submission. I have my screen set up, and we'll show you how. What did you click? Don't click on that.
All right.
All right, so it's temporarily.
My bad.
Yours is temporarily. That's not even your fault. That is CGC's fault.
So what I think we could do, Will, is you share your screen.
Right. So I'm going to go to CGC. I'm going to go to the home page, and then I will show you guys how we would submit a book.
Well, Will's going to show me what exactly my names are. That's what we're doing.
You have your books with you?
I do. I'm ready to go, man. I come prepared. I had the website open. I even had like research on other tabs I was looking at.
All right.
So here's what I got this one done. This is Batman 120. This is for the PC. I'm not selling this.
That is a nice book. Hold on. Let me put you on.
You're going to share. You're going to screen share.
Yeah, let me put you on the.
This is like Batman meets Fight Club meets Big Lebowski. I'm keeping this. Like a Mr. Freeze cup. Come on.
That is brilliant.
All right.
Brilliant. By the way, thank you for being here, Trev. We appreciate it. All right. So here you see this is the CGC website. It's going to go through some of their ads here. They do video games now. We saw that at New York Comic Con. They had the signs for that. They're doing a private signing with Todd McFarlane. That is what Nick is submitting to. Turnaround times have been really actually pretty quick for CGC.
Mine's coming tomorrow or Thursday.
Nick's already got his books back from New York Comic Con, which was it was less than a month ago, 3 weeks ago. Submitted and back, graded, pressed, all in less than a month.
Well, I also sent you my login. If you want to just do mine, we can just do it on my account and see if it works.
Could try. I don't know if we'll be able to get through, but we can try.
I need the titles of the books. I can't find them. Do you know how many Tyler Kirkham Venom 26s there are? What cover is this? I Googled it. It doesn't say it. I need help, bro.
All right. Let me see if I can log into your account. In the meantime, I will stop sharing so that not everybody in the world gets your account.
I appreciate that.
All right. So you want to just flip through your books while I log you in?
Yeah, so I'm thinking about this is a definite. I like this. And the Tyler Kirkhams, you get a couple $100 for all of them. But I don't know. This isn't a Virgin, so I don't know how this one's going to go, but I like it. I think it's a cool cover.
It's not the Virgin copy, but I think it's still a nice copy. And Tyler Kirkham has a fan base, so I think you might do all right with that one.
I want to do this one.
Berserker, the foil.
Yeah.
I have some Berserkers that I should put in. I've got a couple of.
I think I got this one in already. That was easy. This one. This is the ultimate. This is my favorite comic book cover ever. This will not be sold unless it's for like a shit ton of money.
Oh, let me just.
It's Transformers vs. Terminator 1 Virgin cover. I could have bought this for $20 CGC, and I was too lazy.
Yeah, $20 is cheaper than what it actually costs to get it done.
$4 by $4.
Plus the price of the book.
Yeah, but it's Megatron with a necklace of Terminator skulls. Like, it doesn't get cooler than this. I'm sorry.
This one they're telling me that the online submission form is temporarily unavailable.
All right. So this is a big waste of time, but shows my point. This one's like, I saw this like one for like $200-300. Well, another Venom 26, I think, or 27.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, if you get them, CGC. All right, so I'm gonna sign into my account and see.
I did. Oh, I got Department of Truth 1. This one I kind of like. I don't know. I'm thinking about that. That's a maybe. And last one. Yeah. Wait, turn the light off. We Live #1. I figured this one out.
Okay. Did you do like New York Comic Con exclusive or?
I don't know. If I could open my card, I'd show you.
There. All right. So it looks like for some reason CGC is down. Figures. We go to do a how-to video and it is down. But you know what? I can still show you how to do it on CBCS.
Well, if you're going to do that, you're going to send me screenshots of all the ones. Not kidding.
Yeah, so here it's just so everybody sees it. The online submission form is temporarily unavailable. We apologize.
That was an advertisement.
For the inconvenience. And yeah, then this down here.
I thought that was...
I was like, don't click on that.
That's my bad. That's pretty embarrassing.
Trev also said, damn, that's a sick mega. It is. He's holding holding the chains with the... Yeah, Trev, me too. I got that in a 9.8, the Department of the Truth. And I have the 1 in 50 Merca and Dolfo, I think, did the 1 in 50.
I got a bunch of the fourth print and fifth printing.
Yeah. Well, Boom Studios just pumps those guys out. So, all right. Well, those are not working.
Bro. Department of Truth is Image.
Yes, that's right. It is.
That's right. I know my stuff.
I was just thinking because of it. It's Tynan, but he's doing Something That's Killing the Children, and that's Boom. All right. Well, you know what? That didn't work, but it's all right, guys, because we'll still do CBCS unless that site is also down.
Just all I need help with, just the Kirkham and the Venom one. This one I think is the Street Hero level LA variant, but I didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
You could also just put like Tyler Kirkham. Like you can't put like Tyler Kirkham variant cover.
You can also create your own. If it worked, you could just create your own title for it, and then they'll kind of do their own search.
Oh, but they won't. They'll get. They'll get the right one.
They'll at least look for it. So if you create your own, they'll at least double check that you're correct.
Okay, so because that's part of the authentication process.
Right. Well, that's part of the labeling process. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to go to bed.
So here you go. Here's CBCS, right? The clear choice. They actually do not have great turnaround times right now. So let's see. They
like that door cover though.
Yeah, that's a pretty dope door cover. If I click that, it will not show me that. It just shows me prices. So now if you do Express, their turnaround time is pretty good on Express. 14 days for regular, Express plus 5 days, Super Express 1 day. All right, and those are the Express service pricing. Now,
because I got a bunch of stuff to do on this too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because all the stuff we got signed that we didn't get CGC.
Right.
You know what I might get? I might get slabbed. The White Knight #2, where Azrael has like the rifle.
That's a good one. That's a nice one. I am currently looking for the turnaround time. I forgot where it is, but they do a turnaround time. Here it is. Turnaround time on top. Here are your current turnaround times if you submit a book with CBCS. No pressing, no Express, 224 days on a modern book.
What?
New, modern, and vintage. That's 224 business days.
Dude, look at pressing.
If you press your book, new, modern, or vintage, you're looking at 490 days.
That's a year. That's more than a year.
It is more, and that's business days. This does not include Saturday or Sunday.
Oh,
So you're looking at 52 weeks times 5 because they're not counting the weekends. You're looking at some crazy turnaround times. All right. And even if you pay the extra for express, you're still looking at 193 business days.
Dude, first of all, I feel like if I'm pressing, I would just probably do the Express Plus.
Right. That's the only like reasonable.
Is that per book, by the way? You like see with this, I feel like you got to do it in bulk. I would advise, right?
Yeah, like you're not just sending in one.
Like, how much is Express? What's the pricing?
So here we go. Pricing for Express Plus, $75 a book. If you do a new, modern, vintage is $100. Vintage Plus is $150.
Wait, is that in addition to the cost, or that's just total?
That's total pricing.
So what's the normal price?
Like $25. So comic grading. Here we go.
This is horrible.
Right.
Like with the certification.
Here it is. New books, $20. So here you see the pricing. New book, standard, $20. And that's going to take them a year to get your book back. More than a year. 400 and something days if you get it pressed.
That's almost 2 years.
And that's not including business days. Express is $60. Express Plus is $75. Super Express is $250 a book.
F that.
Right. Now, yeah, you don't really want to do that. Says new 2001 to present, right? The only reason you would ever pay for a Super Express is like, let's say you got an Ultimate Fallout 4, First Miles Morales, and you're going to sell it for $2,000. Go ahead and spend your $250. Get that book back as soon as possible if it's a 9.8, and flip it if you're a flipper. Otherwise, I mean, Express Plus or Express, if you really want it back sooner than later, if you want to wait 2 years to get your book back, $20.
What about if you verify the signature? Is that extra?
All right. Yes. So let's get into that process.
Because that's the only reason I'd use this.
Right. Yeah, at this point, you're better off with CGC. Now, what I will say is in the past, people used to think CBCS was a harder grader than CGC.
I want them.
Right. Today, I would say CBCS is a little bit more consistent of a grader. CGC, you could send the same book in twice, and you can get a 9.2 and a 9.6 or a 9.8 and a 9. I mean, they're kind of all over the place. So
I feel like they're so busy from Comic-Con, they're cranking it out so fast.
Well, that's the thing. They hired a lot of new people, and what? It's all really, it's all opinion based. It's not objective. It's subjective. But anyway.
What'd you get on your? I got all 9.8s from Comic-Con. All my Something's Killing the Children.
Well, I turned mine in 2 days later, and I have yet to get anything. They're still
I checked online and I saw it, but I got an email too.
I did check online, and it hasn't been updated yet.
What is it, like shipped or whatever?
Not even graded yet. I'm not even graded yet.
Oh wow! Because Jonathan's is done, I think, but Gregory's isn't. They're like grading Gregory's now. So I think it's totally random.
That's possible too.
Plus, even the fact that you did it yesterday, like it all goes to the same day. They're not shipping different days.
Yeah. But this dude told me he was going to wait for me. We were going to do it together, and then he went and did it himself.
Dude, you went gallivanting at Comic-Con while I waited online.
I didn't go
gallivanting. That's right. I said gallivanting.
I told you get off the line. We'll do it another day.
You literally went to like a panel. I was there. I was quick. Once I filled out, because I've done it, dude, I was quick. It was the waiting part that took forever. Like we got there, I was done in like 5 minutes. I don't know what the dude possessed by the devil was doing. I don't know what those other people in front of me were doing, but I was like lightning. I was like this, boom, 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 done. So How much is this crap for signature
All right.
verification?
So here we go. Start your submission. So we're going to go to the submission form, right? You can also print them and mail it in, whatever. You should probably do it online, just a little quicker. You can do for Canada or for the U.S. Those are the offices there,
America.
U.S. and a Canada. They have an office in Canada. All right, so I do that. So you can go here, down here, right? Add comic reholder. Reholder just means you're trying to throw it back in a case. You need a new case. Their new cases are beautiful. They're tanks. Definitely worth getting if you want to get it out of that old crappy CBCS case. Go ahead and reholster it. Get it in a new case. The new case is, like I said, beautiful, crystal clear. Label still, but the case itself feels so great. All right, so here you go. Right, you got your comic title, right? So if you're confused, you can hit on instructions. This will walk you through what each label here means, right? So comic instructions, comic title, where we are, the title of the comic. So right here it says titles such as Detective Comics may have Batman prominently displayed on the cover, right? Don't put the Batman, put the Detective Comics because it is Detective Comics. As it says here, some titles can be misleading because they have the exact title above a character's name. So that's what they're saying here. Detective Comics can have Batman on the cover, right? So you want to get, let's say, Batman #1, the new 52, right? So I'm going to do Batman. That's it. Boom. I ended Batman. Issue #1. What year? I'm pretty sure new 52 was 2011. As you see here, if you press the arrow up and down, you can do that. Publisher.
Can we look at this one?
DC. Just DC.
Wait. Can we do the Transformers one?
You want to do the Transformers one?
Yeah, I need to know what this thing is.
All right. That one's not signed, right?
No.
All right. I was doing a signed one for you.
All right.
So I'll just do this real quick as like a practice, and then we'll go back to the other one. All right. So variant, I'm not doing any variants. I'm just doing cover A, right? Pedigree, there is no pedigree. There are different pedigrees here, which, are things that came out of a company or perhaps somebody's private collection. If you have a pedigree, you probably know you have a pedigree, and then you put that in. Quantity, whatever. Insured value. I believe you can insure up to $400 with them. So if I go boom, there's no extra money on that. Grade screening. That's if you want it back at a certain grade, right? So you don't want them to slab it. If it's a 9.6 or lower, you'd pick 9.8. You want a 9.6 or higher, you pick 9.6.
This guy's got standards.
Let's say you just want it back for whatever reason. Then you don't put in any grade screening. You just click none. All right. Additional services. Imaging will cost more. International comic costs a little bit more. Those are books that just were not published in the US. And if you just want a raw grade, but no, and it says only available during special events. If you just want the raw grade with no actual slabbing, hit that. We're not going to do any of these additional services, but if you click it on the right side, you'll see what each service costs. Imaging, $5 from take a picture of your book. International book, extra $10. You just want that raw grade, it's $5 less.
What's the image?
Imaging is where they take a picture of your book.
They charge you for that.
Yep, $5.
Douches.
They take a picture of each book. All right, here's your Express Plus, Super Express, etc. Looks like right now you can click. Yeah, you see, I can click Express. I get that. It's $60. I click that. It's $75. It's not additional. It is just the price goes up to that. So it's not the $20 plus $60. It is just $60. All right. So in reality, the Express is an additional $40. Express Plus is an extra math, $55, and $225 extra dollars for Super Express. Pressing, I think pressing's it's $15. It used to be 10, 15.
Inflation.
Yep. and press screen, which is not selectable, is no longer an option.
What is that?
I believe that's where they pressed it and then they screened it. So you got it pressed, and then they said this book pressed will be a 9.8, and then you could say slab it or don't slab it. All right. So down here where it says signature, this is where you add the signature, right? So you could say add authentication. I want to add Scott Snyder. I want you to tell me if Scott Snyder's signature is real, and you would put whatever date you had it signed. Let's say I brought it to New York Comic Con, and I got him to sign it on the Friday. And I can click add authentication, adds an extra.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Now that is, yes, but that is witnessed. So
what do you want when you do this?
Let's say it wasn't witnessed though. All right. So now
witnessed. Oh, that's like what CGC does for us.
Yeah. Now it's an unverified signature. I'm going to hit second one. I'm going to put Scott Snyder in again. And it says encapsulate even if verification fails. That means if they say, hey, this signature isn't real, do you still want it in a slab? All right. I'm going to click that off. I don't, unless it's for the PC and you're putting it on a wall. And even that happened to me with this book. And then I got it, sent it back in, and they re-verified it for me. Unless you're 100% sure, and you don't care whether you just want it in a slab and you don't care whether it comes back or not, just click that. I mean, you're still going to pay money, but I want them to verify it before I get it put in a slab. All right, I'm going to click add. $25, not $5. It's $25 for verified. So it's $45 to have that book, signature.
And that's express?
No, that's the 20 plus the 25. So that book now is going to take you over a year to get back. Because you're also sending it out for.
So, and that's 75 plus the total, right?
No, this is 45 total for a regular grading plus them verifying the signature.
What if I did express? It would just be $20. It'd be $95 a book.
If you did express, yeah. So if I come back here and I click express, it's now $85. It's 60 plus the 25.
I got you. So basically, I feel like I wouldn't slab anything like this unless I was like selling something. Because to me, there's no difference with the PC going through CGC.
Right. Unless you plan on maybe like later on in life, you're thinking I might need to get rid of it too. I did my Spider-Man. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I did my Spider-Man because at CBCS, because I wanted them to say, hey, this is real. So it's Stan Lee. So when people came over, I wanted to say like, hey, this is verified Stan Lee. Like I want to show that off. Now, if you don't care about that, then you just send it to CGC and save yourself money. You can even send it to CBCS, save some money. I don't know why.
My All-Star Batman 1, I'm not going to put that on the wall. I like it. Like Something is Killing the Children 1 that James Tynion signed. I'm like going to pay for that.
Chop and drop in the house. Daniel here. What's up?
Oh, it's the dude from Sioux Falls. What's good?
Hey, late is better than never. Like you said, like no grade is better than no grade. High grade? I don't know. No grade? High grade, low grade, no grade. Any grade better than low grade, than no grade. There.
To Will, if Will gets a 9.4, it's death.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what we should have sold? Batman Damned. That came down. I saw.
It did. It's still $50. I have a 9.9. But
I think I'm going to get. I have the Jim Lee one with the penis one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to get that reopened. I'll probably get a better grade.
Now, the thing with sorry to cut you off. The thing with CBCS is you get to put in your title for the book, right? As you saw, like CGC wants you to like they populate their own menu and all this other stuff comes
Yes,
up.
it's very difficult.
Here with CBCS, it's putting your own thing. Now, take a look at this. You want to add another signature, right? So let's say I got Greg Capullo. This is where things can start to get a little expensive. So I'm adding Greg Capullo. I'm going to say no to that again. I'm going to add that to the bill. And now the extra signature is $30
It's not that bad.
on top.
I think they should just verify whatever's on it, but like, yeah, dude. And
Now if I
CGC
add
don't do
Express,
this?
it's $115.
CGC don't do this?
No, CGC just will say like writing on the cover. They won't even give you the autograph, right?
I'm surprised they don't authenticate, dude. That's like easy money.
Right. So, yeah, they used to, and then things got a little crazy, but like people were taking advantage of the system and falsifying comics. Now on here you'll get like a little thing that says, it says Stan Lee signature. Let me just make myself big so you can see that.
But isn't that the point of you authenticating it to catch the fakers?
Right.
That's the whole point of them.
CGC doesn't do it because they don't have like an authenticating department.
Get one.
CBCS has one.
Get one. You know how much money CGC would make? That guy's a dumbass that said no to that.
What's up? Arcade Pop in the house.
I'm going to just get a refill.
Yeah. So that's the thing with CBCS is they will add that little thing where CGC will say just some writing on the cover. They give you a green label, not a yellow label. And they just make your book feel like it's less than, which is why we go with CBCS. If we need to authenticate a book that's already been autographed, that you can't send to CGC because they won't do that. Now, as you see here, the prices are a little pricey, especially if you got two signatures on the book. Right, we got two signatures. We got the first one's 30, the second one's 25.
You're not sharing.
What's up?
You're not sharing. I see your face.
Oh, that's right, because I forgot to go back to the screen. Let's do that. Right, so 30, 25, 20, grand total 75. That's two signatures on that Batman one. And then all that other express. Let's see. What happens if we add a third signature?
I guarantee it's going to be $30.
Another 30?
Glapian,
yeah. Jonathan Glapian.
Colorist. Tried to get his tax return. I'm not a closer. What can I say?
So I won't encapsulate again. We add him. 25. Oh, 50. Right?
No, it's 25 each.
25. So they dropped. So the extra one was only an additional $20.
How generous.
All right. So now it goes up to 95.
Real altruistic. They're philanthropists.
And it says processed within 21 weeks after receipt. Express service available to cut this time. So it's basically they're not even going to see the book for 21 weeks.
That's 6 months.
21 weeks it takes. If you add the express, 5 weeks. So now we're looking at 135 for 3 signatures on a book.
That's a waste.
Unless you really want it for your wall.
No, I'm saying if you're going to sell it, just bite the bullet and do CGC.
Yeah, but if you have signatures on it and you just CGC it, you get a green label, which means it's just like writing. It's called qualified.
No, so go through the process of getting it authenticated versus this.
Yeah, I mean, they'll say your book could be a 9.8, but a lot of people don't like the green label for some reason. All right. I'm going to check with CGC one more time so we can walk you through the CGC process if this website decides to actually work. If it doesn't, then we'll just talk random stuff.
I got some stuff.
So let's see.
Well, and I can ask the comic book fam, does anyone read digital comics or you guys still get paper?
Oh, it looks like it works.
Yeah.
All right, I'll log you in, and we'll do your books.
All right. Yes.
Well, let me get there first. So go ahead, ask your question to the community.
You guys read digital comics? If so, like what platform? Because honestly, I got Comixology, and Amazon messed that app up so bad. I'm about to cancel it. Like I hate the app. It's like think about how bad an app has to be for you to just drop it. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
it is horrific.
I had some trouble. I don't know if you remember Marvel Unlimited, right? When you had that.
I had an old iPad though. That was just the old iPad. Like once I got a new iPad, like the only thing that would happen is some of them you would be able to like read like streaming, so you have to like download it.
Yeah, some of the older books would like cut off in certain spots.
Just new ones. Sometimes just random books.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if I could do that. Like, I feel like I was thinking about the DC one just to read like Batman stuff, like total mindless, or I should do Marvel Unlimited again. But like, I want Image. Like, it's so bad, that app. Like, did you hear anything about this when Amazon like changed it?
No, I mean I haven't. I haven't used. Yeah, I haven't used
good when you're
Comixology.
It's like good when you're traveling or like reading on the train or whatever.
Right. I mean, I have Marvel Unlimited and I have the DC Plus app, so I would only get Comixology if I were trying to do indies.
And it's cheap. It's like $5 a month. How much is DC Unlimited?
DC Unlimited, I think, is 2-tiered now. It's 70 for regular and 90 for the Plus. But the Plus gives you the new books 4 weeks. I think it's 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks after they come out in stores now, which is big because you're basically just waiting a month to read new DC books. And with the price increase of DC books, like a lot of DC books are $5.99. That's if you're not like, dying to read these books, that is.
I feel like that'd be like the Black Label stuff. Like I bought on Comixology the Nice House on Lake for like $2. So you get good deals to buy stuff. Like I feel like the free stuff is like not. They make that very like it like lags. It's just terrible. But if you go on like the website, you could find like free stuff. Like I just don't want to do that. It's the most unuser friendly app I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
You ready?
No. Let's see. Where's your cart? I'm trying to find your cart.
Submission.
What's submission? No, I just found your Something Is Killing the Children stuff.
9.8. What up?
Submission forms. Click that. Did you know? View status. View my packing slips. That's your tracking. Just cracked my neck. All right, here we go. I think I found it. Yeah, 4 comics in here.
Yeah.
See if it loads, and once it loads, it's a little slow. All right. So we're going to share this real quick. Thank you to everybody who is here in the moment. We had Arcade Pop, Trev, the shipping guru in the house. We also had Chop and Drop.
I'm not going to lie, when we were doing like the shutdown, like I really wanted this shirt so bad. I don't know why I didn't buy it.
All right. Let's see. We're up.
So for Venom 26, this one, I just did like Kirkham variant cover. Like, is that all right?
All right. So do me a favor. Show me the back of the book. Like, take the backboard out.
Hold on, there's tape on it. I gotta be careful.
Yeah. Oh. Oof.
Dude.
We had a New York Comic Con incident with tape.
I deserve it. I've done stupid shit. I've screwed up the dam too. All right, so if you look at the back, it's unknown.
There you go. So there's some information for you guys. You can't figure out who actually printed your book for you. Look at the back cover. It says Unknown Comics and Street Level Hero on the bottom of that. All right, so we're going to look for that. So we're going to click the comic lookup. We're going to do Venom. What was that, number 26?
Yes.
Right, and then I think that one came out. That was in the 20s, right? So
yeah, that was when we were like locked down.
Yeah, let's say October 20th, and let's say
well, you're looking at my face, I can't see you. Show everyone the search engine.
Oh, yeah. I'm just screwing this up left and right. All right, so here you go. We're back. That's why I should use dual monitors. By the monitors back there, though. All right, so we're gonna type in Venom. Well, first of all, here it says title number, issue date, variant, etc. So we got Venom number 26. Then it'll populate all of these.
Yeah, this is where I got confused.
So you have Street Level Hero Edition right here, Unknown Comics Virgin, Unknown Comics Edition. You got it from Street Level Hero?
I don't remember.
You can either enter either one. It depends what you, in this case, because it has both names on the back, you can do Unknown Comics, you can do Street Level Hero. Up to you which edition you want.
I think I bought it from Unknown Comics because I think it came in a box or something.
Right. It really just depends which one you want to represent on your label. So let's say you want Unknown Comics Edition, right? Because Unknown Comics and Street Level Hero are the same. Boom, you got that. Now, is it a pedigree? Pedigrees are attached to somebody who's, comics indicate status as part of a recognized pedigree collection, which means they're known for being associated with somebody who collected comics. If you don't know it's a pedigree, you don't click that. All right. Your value, declared value. How much you think the book is worth?
$1 million.
You can only do up to 400 on modern grades, right? Max declared value 400. You can do less. I don't know why you would. Just say to yourself, I think my book is worth $400. If anything happens to the book, your declared value will help you to recoup what you may have lost. So if you say $50, they'd be like, oh, you thought your book was only worth $50. Here's a check. You say 400, they'll say, yeah, we doubt it. Go online, look what a 9.8 slab cost. If you can find one for $400, they'll pay you out $400 if they damage it. Obviously, it won't be that easy. You'll have to do some emails back and forth, maybe a phone call. But if they damage your book, you're going to get something in return. Sometimes they even buy you the same book and send it to you. But that's kind of how that works. Custom label. It's Venom, right? Extra $5. I can look at all these custom labels and see.
I'll get the Venom one.
You got that one right there.
Get that one.
And I think that's the only Venom they have. So,
yeah, give me that one. That one looks cool.
Boom. So that's what's going to pop up on the top. Where your grade goes, there'll be like a little Venom there. This is the back. Want to take a closer look? We click it. Look at that. And if you didn't see that, now you can see it. Look at that.
Is that Carnage? Or is that better be Venom?
No, that's Venom. That's Eddie Brock Venom. You can tell by the mohawk. Look at the hair on the character. Like that high and tight. And then that's Venom. That's Lethal Protector. Number 1 Venom right there. All right, we'll close that. So, yep, that is there. And now we can just go add comic. Boom, and it's in there.
This one, good luck. Good luck on this one.
Now, you already put a Venom 26 Kirkham variant. That was the...
You can delete that. That was that one I tried to find.
Okay. I mean, you can also if that's how you want to represent it as a Kirkham variant, because it is Tyler Kirkham, you can do it that way. All right.
All right. Transformers versus Terminator 1, John Jiang cover.
All right. This one is a little harder to find.
And it's from Comic Kingdom of Canada, Slabbed Heroes. So if it's Slabbed Heroes, I'm going to feel like a dummy right now.
All right. So we're going to go here. We're going to do Transformers.
Robots in Disguise.
Versus.
It's VS.
Yes.
I got this far. The Terminator, you have to type.
The Terminator. Even though there's a bunch of robots in that. You got a bunch of robots on his chain. All right, number 1. Looks like it came out. It also came out during the pandemic.
So I think it would be the Slabbed Heroes edition, no?
It will be if it's, yep, Slabbed Heroes down there.
All right.
You also have,
He's not there.
No,
He's not.
his name's not there.
You
can do the Slabbed Heroes. Now, let's say you can't actually find it. I mean, we found it at Slabbed Heroes. It's there. We go to I can't find my comics. And we'll try it again. And this will pop up. And basically, you can put what you want into there, and then they'll check it and make sure you entered your information correctly. If they can't find a comic that you entered, they will put this into the database. If they find it and it's something else, then that's the label you're going to get. So you're going to go back here. Obviously, I got rid of it because I did that thing. So I'm going to type it back in again.
Trust me, I remember this one, how to type this one.
Transformers versus the. And I will tell you that I did kind of try to look for this before we came on the Terminator. And see, I was off by one letter, and it's like, can't find a comic. So also, spelling makes sense. Don't add extra letters.
Type slow.
Yep. Make sure it's in there. All right. Slabbed Heroes edition. Boom. Again, not a pedigree.
Nah.
This is for your book. We're going to give it a $400.
What's that? Nah, I don't need a pedigree for this one.
No, well, pedigree is like if you knew you bought it
from
by
the label. I don't need it.
Yeah, custom labels. There's this that has nothing to do with it. If you add this, you just get this.
Yeah.
What's
the other one? What's the middle?
This one looks like a robot. It is a Terminator-ish looking thing.
That looks kind of cool. I'll pay for that.
All right. And then the last one is George Perez, but I don't believe he had anything to do with this book.
It's Universal. Apparently, everyone loved this guy.
Yes. Well, he was a staple of the community. All right. So we're going to add the comic. Boom. And that is now.
All right. So I got one more. This is where I got confused too. This is also Venom 26, Unknown Comics, same issue, different cover. This is where I'm like, am I going to get in trouble?
Yeah, so no, you won't get in trouble. It's another Unknown Comics variant. So they're just going to put Unknown Comics variant on the label. They're not going to tell you whether it was variant, H and I and J. It's an Unknown Comics variant, and then it's up to you, and if you're selling it, up to the buyer to figure out which variant that is.
I'm just going to say it looks cool.
If you wanted to, you could have done one as Street Level Hero, and you could have done one as Unknown Comics if, for your purposes, you wanted to differentiate for whatever reason. But again, you're just going to
get some more Tyler Kirkham stuff.
You're just going to do Venom.
Are you still doing the boxes, or is that done with inflation?
Yeah, I don't do those boxes. I don't do anymore. I just opened up a mystery mail call though, Comic Tom, and then we're just gonna skip the whole entering date and just look for it. Now, if you wanted to, you could do the Kirkham, but we're gonna do
back to your screen.
just why do I keep forgetting to do that?
Yeah, seriously.
So we got the Venom 26, and then again we're gonna right click that, and again we're just gonna look, and we'll just keep it with the Unknown Comics edition. Now, was that a Virgin?
That is a Virgin.
All right, so we're just gonna click Virgin.
Oh, okay. So I was more concerned that if you don't get it exactly right, it messes with everything.
It won't. They'll let you know if you're wrong too. If they look at the book, let's say you said like I got Venom 26, and they're about to, not always, right? They're not always, because they're trying to turn this stuff around. But let's say they looked at the book and they were like, "This isn't even Venom." You're 90% guaranteed that they're just going to correct the label.
Okay, I feel better now. That was like what really like stopped me.
All right. So again, we're going to give it declared value of 400. Do you want that custom Venom label on this one?
No.
All right. So only one gets.
Does that affect the selling price?
You can ask for an extra $5 to cover the cost of the label.
No, it won't devalue the grade.
It doesn't devalue. Doesn't really increase the value, but it doesn't really decrease value.
Yeah, I don't need it.
All right. So we won't. And then you just, boom, add the comic.
Thank you, Will. I love you.
So,
why do I have 2 submissions?
There it is.
Where?
Because when you do a custom label, they have to do the custom label first.
Okay.
And then, so in your
Heart
box,
attack avoided.
What's up?
Heart attack avoided.
Yeah. So you can send it all in one box, one big box. But what you're going to want to do is you have to put the ones with the custom label separate from the ones that have the no label, have just the regular label.
Define separate, like in a folder?
I would actually do a box inside a box. So let me see if I have the proper boxes here to show you that.
See, it's not me, guys. This is a process.
All right. I will be right back. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want to do this. And now I want to do.
That's better.
Or like this.
Oh!
All right, I'll be right back.
Also, I think it's everything. I just got to do this one. I think I'm going to do 2. This one's cool. Should have bought the Nirvana cover. So, did everyone learn something? Apparently, there's a new season of Teen Titans, season 4.
All right, so I'm back.
Thank God.
So, what you're gonna want is probably like a box like this. Maybe you're gonna want like 2 boxes similar.
I have those Midtown comic boxes, and it has the cellophane.
Yeah, and then what I normally do is I'll take 2 of these, and then I'll get a bigger box that fits these 2 boxes inside of it, and that's how I break them up. You don't have to do it per se that way, but you have to wrap those 2 boxes, those 2 orders separately, right? Because they're going to take you're going to get a printout, and you're going to put one printout on top of one stack, and you're going to put the other printout on top of the other.
Do they have like comic book mail stuff on Amazon?
They do.
Oh, shit. I'm about to get a couple of these. Because I have like the Spawn 300 one I have done, and I have like these big card things. So I'm just like this magazine cover. I'm comfortable sending that.
Right. Ha, that's funny. I got that same magazine hanging out right here.
The fact that you had it ready is amazing.
Yeah, so you want to, like I said, you want to keep those 2 separate. They go to 2 separate places. So the best thing usually to do is to put at least one in a separate box. Let's say you have a bigger box. You can also do just a couple in one, wrap the others in bubble tape, and put them in here.
Yeah.
one box is going to end up going to one department. The other box is going to go to the other department because they got to put those labels.
I understand. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just get the boxes.
Yeah, the more you protect your comics, the better chance your comics have of making it through the
That is the most helpful tip, probably.
Did Trev says you see the new EGS slab, man. I loved it. I was literally about to check a video tonight about the EGS slabs.
What's EGS?
It's another grading company. They're a lot bit newer. And I guess they're kind of on the up and up.
See how much they are.
Right. So I can guarantee you that EGS is going to be cheaper.
Does the public trust EGS?
That's a good question. I think they're going to get there, maybe eventually. But
see, that's like I feel like, you know what? I'll hold the PC stuff for EGS to like grow a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like Something is Killing the Children 1. I want that. Like I already have it signed by Tinian. I'm gonna get that like CGCS or CBCS, whatever.
CBCS. All right. So let's see. I just found some. Here we go. EGS. So I think this is what
I already don't feel good about it.
Yeah, but like if you look at the custom labels, like the Joker has the ha 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 and the Joker on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Amazing Spider-Man has some spider webs, right? The Amazing Mary Jane, same thing, but green kind of matches. They kind of match. The comic, the color of the comic is matched in the label. So that's actually pretty cool. The Grim Knight, Batman Who Laughs. Look at that. It's got bats and the colors kind of match. So, I mean, that's interesting. That's not bad. So, yeah. It's called Expert Grading Services. His focus is on transparency, quality grading, artistic labels, and faster turnaround times that are positive.
Sounds too good to be true.
Right? So, yeah, EGS. I think if this is the company I'm thinking of, they actually grade in Australia. They're kind of bigger there, I think, just because of their accessibility.
Bro, I'm about to get that Grim Knight cover. Go back up.
That one?
Oof. That is cool with the McFarlane Batman variant with guns.
Yeah. Value added, the labels. So the other fascinating thing about EGS is that you can select your own color for grading labels. This makes so much sense. Yeah, so I mean, if you want your label to match your book, you can pick the colors. So that's cool. I mean, especially if you're looking to just put it on your wall, like if you're not looking for resale value at this moment, who knows where EGS will go eventually. But let's say you're just looking to put something on your wall, like look, like the Joker, how the label matches the book.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, if you're just going to hang that on your wall, I think that is an excellent choice just for. So here you go.
I want that cover so bad. I can't get it out of my head now. I have that one, the Killers one, but
it's just auto.
No, I'm just saying.
No, it's cool. But look, if you look at the labels, like,
yeah,
pretty cool.
So another question would be, right? Would it also make sense, let's say, for Department of Truth, right? I know it's like cooling down a little bit, but Tinian doesn't Tinian do his own thing? So I could theoretically send this to Tinian to get signed, right?
Hey, drawings. So you want to send that to Tinian to get signed? You can. You have to, if you want it submitted through CGC. I might have missed some of your question. And yeah, Trev, yeah, they won't hold the same value, but for the PC, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, so like Tinian or Tynan, he will, if he's doing a CGC signing.
So like
You could
check
send
it
it to them like you did
periodically,
for
see what he's
McFarlane.
up there.
What's up?
Like check it periodically, like
Mhm.
him, Jim Lee, because I have a ton of Jim Lee covers.
Yeah. So yeah, if you go to
I'm gonna say I gotta set up. Oh,
if you go to CGC, so I'm going to share this tab instead. And I believe if you go to news, they'll tell you about who's up on the. Well, it tells you a lot about what's happening there, actually.
can you just search his name?
Here we go. Sorry. If you go to submit, you could just go to events. And events will tell you who's there. So we got Colby Smulders, Mark Wade, Ron Mars. You got Todd.
The God.
Bart Sears. Robert Pattinson.
That's gonna be so many Funko Pops, bro. You have no idea.
Ha. Then you have this mega signing here with Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, Jonathan Glapian, Tony Daniel, Steve McNiven, Charles Soule, and Ryan Brown.
That's your Nocturna, all your Batman stuff, right?
Yeah, Nocturna, Batman, 8 Billion Genies is in there.
So, but like you're saying, check this periodically, right? Like I'm sure he'll come on, or is he doing his own CGC thing, right?
So Tynan will sometimes do his own CGC signing. I think they had one recently, and it probably just wrapped up.
I'm talking about he was with those people that third.
Oh, at the convention, yeah, but that's at the conventions.
Oh, that's not his like thing.
Yeah, well, it's the company that like when he goes to conventions, the company that sets up the booths for him.
Gotcha.
So that's more like if you go to the convention, and then if you're going to mail it out, it's like CGC and CBCS. Let's see. So CBCS will also have signature events. So let me just share this tab instead. Boom.
You know, I just realized, speaking of Mark Wade, I have his whole Daredevil run except the first issue. I have his second printing.
Sometimes second printing could be worth.
Dude, I want the whole thing. That run was great.
And first. No, it's true. Yeah, if you want all first appearances, then you gotta. I'm sure you could find that at a reasonable price.
I don't think. Yeah, I agree. Even a CGC one, I think.
Yeah. All right, so here you go. Here's some signature events that CBCS is doing, which they also do, signature series, not just verification. So they have Andy Lanning, Dave Gibbons, Bart Sears, Jerry Conway, Howard Chaykin, Rick Leonardi, Taiki Watiti, Kate Blanchett, Alan Tyduck.
Yeah, I heard Thor 4 stunk.
I watched it. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't that bad. You got Diego Luna.
I heard that show's awesome.
Oh, the one with
the Star Wars, Andor.
Star Wars, yeah. Diego Luna. That's it's the new show. I forget the name of it.
He's in Rogue One. I forget I guess his name's Andor.
Yeah, Andor. That's actually the name of the show. So those are CBCS's signature series right now. I've seen them have Tynan in the past. I'm sure they'll add more as time.
All right. Whatever. I don't care that much. I think I have another issue one I got signed by him somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Chop. All my slabs are CGC, but one CBCS. But out of them 6, I do like the CBCS better. CGC labels look better, but the slab itself, I like. Yeah, there's like a certain quality to the CBCS slab. When you're holding it, like you're not scared to damage it. Where like the CGC slabs are just a little bit scarier. Like,
yeah,
it just feels like, I don't know. Like I might hurt my book if I.
I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
Let's say Jim Lee is doing a private signing, right?
Mm-hmm.
and I have Damn done by Azzarello and Bermejo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I send it to CGC? Will they like break it open, have Jim Lee sign it, and regrade it?
Yes, it'll cost you like an extra $5.
But that's like a standard thing that won't be a pain in the ass to tell them.
No, yeah. When you do your submission, you it'll say somewhere in the listing, it'll say slab books are an additional $5-10 or whatever it'll say.
Gotcha.
And so when you send it in, they'll break it out of the slab. Now you can break it out of the slab yourself. Is it worth it to?
But then I lose the Bermejo and Azzarello authentication.
You do.
Like to keep, I'd get
You
the
have to keep it in the slab
yeah,
to keep the authentication.
and I would keep and I get the blue label thing, right? The CGCS I get for all three if they break it open themselves.
If you broke it open yourself, you'd probably get a green label, not even a blue label.
Yeah, if I give it to you.
If you send it in the slab still, you'll get the yellow label. And yeah, I wouldn't take it out of the slab. I just send it in the slab. It's going to cost you extra money, but at the end of the day, you get all your authentications.
Worth it for $10.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just charging you to crack the slab. But you know what? If you mail it in the slab, you're getting an extra layer of protection because you're breaking it out of the slab later anyway.
That's a good point too.
Jim Lee Sig. Fantastic Four #1 from Niven.
Like, yeah, you know what I would do? The Australia one, I'd get the Joker label with that Jim Lee one I have. The Joker, the Justice League 9, that Jim Lee cover.
Yeah.
That was I love that cover.
That'd be dope. I mean, for the PC with those labels, I don't know what the slab actually feels like, but
I feel like Justice League 9 will never. That won't be worth money.
So that is that. A
I
fantastic
have like a rule, everybody.
1996. You have a what?
I have a rule. If I always get like Jim Lee variants.
Yeah. Jim Lee, GOAT. Jim Lee, I feel like his art has really come a long way from the 90s. Like he was good in the 90s, and now you could just tell like he's, sometimes like any artist as they get older, they have shortcuts, but you can just tell like his artwork is like that much more superior.
He's evolved.
Yes.
I would definitely say that.
He's like Super Saiyan right now.
Like to Eric's point with Romita, like Romita has not. I don't think Romita's evolved.
Well, Romita and Liefeld. Daniel, like $200 that way. Yeah, that's going to be with shipping. It's probably going to be closer to $130, and you're probably not going to see your book for like 2 years.
Yeah, I would do that on a book you can where it makes sense to sell. I don't think I'd PC that.
Well, if somebody wants to hang it on their wall, more power to them. But
I wouldn't do that from CBC.
That's
just me personally.
Yeah, it's up to person. Like you can send it to EGS. Maybe they do that.
Exactly. You get the cool label.
And
God forbid you ever meet.
What they put on
the God forbid it ever appreciates. Then you just do CBCS anyway, and they break it open.
All right.
For $1 million.
So EGS, I'm looking at the site now. They actually do signature authentication using their own proprietary authentication methods.
Oh God, that just feels like I guarantee you something screws that up, it's done.
That
doesn't make me feel good.
No, it's like
if they were 20 years old, I'd feel better. Right? Not 5, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it looks like they came out in 2018. That's about 5 years. 4 years. Going on 5. So EGS looks like they do their own authentication. Hey, top loading is an amazing thing. I don't know where I had a comic here that was top loaded. I got a Walt Simonson autographed Thor book, and that's in a top loader. With it has he did like a little remark on it. Not a remark, he actually did a head sketch of Thor. So let's see. Yeah. It's
For the PC, definitely.
It's definitely quicker to get just by the book already slabbed. And
For the personal collection, I agree. Like, actually, you know what? That's a good point. I guarantee you, I could get the Transformers versus Terminator book for $50, slabbed at a 9.8.
Yeah, you might want to look it up before you
I did.
Send it out.
No, I did.
Right.
So it's like at that point, like, do I do it?
Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
Right. Yeah. So Trev, I mean, if you can find it, if you can find the Transformers, go ahead and do
It's
it.
on. I saw it.
Yeah. Then you have your raw copy, but if it's going to save you money in the long run, why not just get it slabbed? I don't know. Is it going to save you money? Because you're going to pay $25 to get it slabbed. You added the label, it's $30 plus whatever the shipping is, another $35.
I just think for the peace of mind, I'm saying.
But if you get the 9.8 guaranteed, yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like I will pay like an extra $20, $10 to avoid the CGC.
Yeah.
If I can.
Right. I get it. And then you get your book. Well, the CGC's been doing great with the turnaround time, though, right? It was 3 weeks, and you're already getting your books back tomorrow.
So, Thursday.
All right, Thursday.
You know what I hope happens? I hope the other book, just for funny's sake, like, not that I hope it happens, but I'll find it funny if like one of them gets a 9.7 and then they fight over the 9.7 versus the 9.8.
Well, it would be a 9.6, I think. Is there a 9.7?
Or 9.6, whatever.
It's 9.6, 9.8, 9.9, 10. But Trev, yeah, for EGS, for those Jim Lees, not a bad choice, especially if it's going to go in your PC. You're just going to hang it on the wall. Makes so much sense.
Yeah, show Trev the Justice League 9 cover. That one I probably do EGS down the line.
Justice League number 9.
Yeah, the Jim Lee variant.
Let me see.
Sorry, I woke up before I am today. I don't know why, so I am like tired. So just bear with me. I look nice and pale from COVID and my sinus infection too.
You talking about the Flash one?
No, the Justice League, the Scott Snyder Justice League.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong year. Hold on.
You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it.
Keep showing me the wrong one. 20. That was like 2020.
I think it was the one to shut down before COVID. It was that Comic-Con I had.
Yeah, I know how to find it. Let me go to. In the meantime, let's look at some more of the.
Oh, I see, because it's going to the new 52.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't think this was that hard, dude. My bad. It was the Legion of Boom. It was like a Legion of Boom cup. Those like covers. Remember they had like those every like 4 or 5 issues.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I got it. Will,
you found it?
This is the artwork, not the cover, but it'll like do the job.
Yeah. You gonna share it?
I'm trying to just copy it to the chat.
Just share it. I'll take a look at it. You shared it to my chat.
You better share it.
All right. I see number 8. Is that the one you were talking about?
This is one of the only issues in my life where I'm like lazy. This in fantasy football, Will has no tolerance. Will do this for comic book content. Fantasy football, I will get the did you read the email, and the answer is always no. Even if I say it's yes, I'll like look at the subject and be like, "Will do it for me."
All right. So you're talking about this Joker cover?
Yeah, that's the PC.
Let's see what did I?
Oh, it was Tinian. I'm a dummy.
Yeah, James Tinian.
That one's going on my wall.
Let's see if I can make that bigger. Nope, I can just move it right and left. That's pretty cool, though. That's dope. All right, let's see what else. What else do we got? I was looking at Jebwell signed ASM off Hotshot Comics for like $35. If I had a well sig and sent it away, it'd be a minimum of $180. I could buy like 5 of the slabs. You could. Oh man. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then a lot of these companies will also sell the comic signed by somebody and also charge you like 170, 180 for them. So
it's all a scam.
Yeah, so that's the one we are looking at. Yeah, that one would be dope. Just slabbed on the wall. You just do like a gray and maybe green label.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I would do green because it's all his head's white, but then you lose his hair.
Right.
So that's tough.
That's a cool cover though. Yeah, man. I mean, now EGS. If you want, PC stuff, why not take a look at them? Especially if you want to just hang stuff on your wall.
Well,
now, if you're planning on resale value, of course, CGC.
Well, take for instance, this
Batman
one. This was like a $30 book. I just really liked it. It's $24 to CGC this, right? Like, because I got the premium like account. I'll just get like I'll just do CGC. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like for the stuff that I have like signed. I'm talking about that's PC that I'll never sell.
Yeah. No, I get it. All right. Well, we covered the.
I learned a lot.
Yeah, we covered the CGC. We covered the CPS. We even, thanks to Trev, we even learned about EGS, and that they actually have authentication at EGS too.
I'm getting the Venom custom label with the other Venom 20. I've decided.
You have decided. It has been decided. So you have to go back in there and.
I got it from here. I saw like all those the Kirkham ones, and I got frustrated because I thought they'd like disqualify me and send it back.
Right. No. The only time they get kind of particular with that is if you're like on the cusp of like a signature series and they got like a bunch of them, then they may just send it back because they're like, we ain't got time for this. But if you're just doing regular submissions, Blue Label, they don't, if you just send in a book with like no paperwork, like you don't actually even like try, they'll probably send it back to you. But if you have like, if you enter some info and stuff, then they're not gonna like really ding you for it.
I'm actually also torn with the Venoms because again, the worst comic book panel, I should have just went to Midtown and did it. I feel like if Kirkham stays hot, he might be at like Comic-Con.
Yeah, you're talking about when we went to Mortal Kombat panel?
Yeah.
Instead of going to see Tyler Kirkham?
Like we should review that movie, by the way.
Yeah, it's up on HBO Max, right?
I don't know if it came out yet. But I know I watched the first one. It was all right. The second one I didn't see.
Well, release. Yeah, we can even do like a live viewing. I mean, we can't really throw it out there, but we could talk about it as we're watching it. But
I don't even think I need words. I don't need to listen to that movie.
But release night was actually when we went to that panel at Comic-Con. Release night was that same day. So, guys, we went to a Mortal Kombat panel at New York Comic-Con, and I swear all they did was show the 3 scenes where people talked and like had emotion. And we're like, it's Mortal Kombat. Like, you have to show a fight scene or something. And instead, it was like people like crying or groveling in the dirt and being like, oh, please.
This isn't drama. This is cheesy, over the top violence.
Yeah, they gave us the exact opposite of what you expect.
I have never left a Comic-Con panel in my life that disappointed, and I got a plastic fedora from Frank Miller.
Well, that was embarrassingly bad too. Like the Frank Miller panel was like, show up and get a special gift, and the day before that they gave out like a free comic, and then we show up to this one and they gave us like these plastic Party City fedoras.
And the Mortal Kombat panel was worse.
Oh my God. Well, I think we left early. Like, it wasn't like early enough. We left maybe like 5 minutes before they actually ended, but
I should have just did the Kirkham thing.
We still left early. The only positive was that we bought a couple of beers while we were there, and they were like $8 beers. Not even.
Honestly, that's the most affordable beer in New York right now.
Yeah, that's true. Can of beer, $8. Oh my God, I miss Steve. Yeah. Steve I didn't even want to buy beer because like Steve was pouring drinks like a maniac.
Well, I got COVID, so I think I could be justified. Like, I couldn't wait to go home on Sunday. I couldn't wait to leave Comic-Con.
See, I can never not, like, I don't want to go home.
I tested positive for COVID-19.
You did, and nobody around you got it.
I didn't even read anything about like people getting COVID at Comic-Con.
No. I literally tested every day after you told me, and I went to a testing center. Like, it was official. It wasn't like take home. I went to like where they, stick the thing up your nose. Like,
yeah, you got the PCR.
What's up?
You're the PCR.
Yeah. So yeah, I wasn't getting the I wasn't getting rapids.
I just had like a sinus headache. It was just like a sinus headache, but like, so I didn't get the flu, but like then I had brain fog for like, you get brain fog for a long time.
Yeah.
From COVID.
Oh man, but
and ear infection for no reason.
But
the worst 3 weeks ever. Oh, and get this, I got bees in my basement. I swear to God, I thought the dude, I'm not going to say his name while I'm looking at something. I thought the dude with the hook hand was coming for me last night. I legit thought I was going to die. I thought he was coming. You ain't going to say the name looking at yourself 3 times.
How are you? I mean, it's November.
Say it.
It was November.
Last night was Halloween.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's October. How do you have bees in October?
Oh, because some idiot, when I got my HVAC replaced, they didn't seal the hose to the outside, so bees got in to the walls.
So they were still warm, and they formed a hive in the wall.
They're like dying, like because like I've killed like 20 bees this week, but they found it. But like I'm like, oh my God, this guy's coming. I was like, this is it.
For those of you who don't know, it's the man who brings candy.
One. That counts as one.
How does it count as one? I didn't say his name in sequential order.
You won't say. I'm telling you, I will not say that.
Anyway, that is insane. Bees. You got bees. I will punch a bee in the face.
No, you won't. Dude, I'm so annoyed. Like, and I have to like. I called PSCG to try so they could seal it because it's their like crappy work.
They were the one who sent the person out.
Well, yeah, because you get it interest free for like 6 months or a year. So it's like, why wouldn't I do that?
Right. Bees.
I'm not like Yellow Jackets. Like, I'm afraid to play Call of Duty. I just bought Call of Duty. I'm not going down there. Like, I'm going down there and I'm like bouncing because they're on the couch. Like, again, they don't bother you. They really don't.
No.
But then they sprayed it. They like treated it outside. They were like buzzing they were down there buzzing around.
Because that was the safe spot. That was the zone. They were asking for a beer, bro. They were like, "Can we get a beer?"
And I turned the heat off. Like there's no heat now. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, gonna freeze the beer.
I took the heat off all day today at work. Well, it was hot. It was nice today.
Yeah, no, today was a nice day. Today was a good day.
Yeah.
Like Ice Cube would say, today was a good day. No, but bees. yeah. All right. Well, I think we covered the slab stuff. Again, just a quick recap. CGC, we did how to submit that stuff. CBCS, we did how to submit that, and we did the authentication stuff. EGS, Trev brought that to our attention. We didn't cover it in depth, but EGS does exist, and they have some pretty cool labels if you're looking for stuff for the PC. So now Nick here is empowered with the information to send his books to CGC.
Will, you're the man. Thank you.
So that is awesome. If you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out. Find me on Instagram, Cup of Comics.
This guy knows his stuff.
Just you got a question? Send it my way.
I was gonna wear a shirt today to plug the show, but it's like a douchey gym T-shirt now. It's become. I tried it.
Man, you haven't wore the swag at all. What am I giving you swag for?
I got you. I gave you a shout out on Instagram. It's on my docking station.
I saw. Yeah, with the sticker. Thanks, Trev. I'll catch you in the YouTube verse.
Take it easy.
All right, comic fans. We are out of here. Do what you do. We're gonna do what we do. We're just gonna have some fun. We're gonna collect some comics. Peace, Nick. Say bye. All right, peace out, y'all. This is where we dance.